In this video, I'm going to show you how to create this frame from recycled cardboard and a few other things. So I used thick cardboard, wooden dowels, but you can also use paper rolled up into straws, air dry clay for carving. You don't need it though. Carving tools, but I mostly used the knife, hot glue gun or any kind of strong glue, stationery, utility knife, masking tape or any kind of craft tape, PVA glue and toilet paper, paintbrushes and different colour paints, mainly black and gold. So I marked out the measurements of my painting onto some cardboard. Then I cut out those measurements for the frame shape around like that. Then I stuck the pieces onto the back piece of cardboard with masking tape, and then I cut out the back piece so that there's 2 layers, and then I secured the bottom. I stuck together 2 of the dowels to create some paneling on the edges, and then I just hot glued that around the frame, and then it turned out like that. Then I got the PVA glue, the toilet paper, and then you kind of just layer it. So a bit of glue, a bit of the toilet paper, and then a bit more glue on top, like paper mache style. And then I added a bit of card on the back to make it neat. You don't have to though. Then I painted with black and gold paint around the frame, but then I changed my mind and wanted to add in some carving to give it a bit of an extra look. So I added the air dry clay onto the frame between the paneling, and I just started carving different shapes. There's no specific way to do this really. I was just basing it kind of in my head off my favorite painting frames from museums and galleries, and yeah, I just kind of freestyled it. I added some more around the edges, and you can see I'm just kind of doing any random shapes. You can do whatever you want, and I like that because it makes it more personal and unique. And yeah, that's really what you do for that part. Then you go over again, just flatten it, well, basically have a base of black on the whole frame. Then I added a bit of brown to give it a bit of rust, and it looks like this, but just trust the process. So then after that, you go in with your metallic colour. I chose the classic gold, but you could choose whichever colour you want. And then smooth it down with paintbrushes, and I used a sponge as well. And then I got a bit of brown around the crevices to give it a bit of rust and age it. I stuck my painting onto a thin piece of cardboard, and then from the top of the frame you should be able to slide your painting in like this. And then that's it. Your painting and your frame is ready to display. So that's how I made this vintage style frame for my painting. And I actually did this because when I did this painting, I painted it on a bit of a weird scale, so there's no standard frames that actually fit it, so I made my own. This was my first attempt at this, so I'm quite pleased. I know what I could improve on, and I'll probably do more videos. Thanks for watching, and sorry I've got a cold, but I still had to make the tutorial.